You know where you should go. Go to Hale.
Welcome back to another episode of One Hale of a Podcast. I'm your host, Patrick Hale, and we have the pleasure of having Rob Oglesby with Nate's Animal Rescue Center. Nate's Honor Animal Rescue Center. I got it.
Yeah, you got it.
It's a mouthful.
It is. It's a long one.
Hey, and just jumping into it real fast, you guys rescue dogs and cats and make sure they get into a home. Is that what you guys do?
Correct. Try to find the perfect match for the people and the animals.
Exactly. Because it's not just about the people, it's about the animals too.
It's more about the people. And I tell
It is more about the people. I would think it'd be more about the animals.
I tell the people, you're right. I tell the people it's more about the animal than you. We're trying to find the perfect home for the animal. This one doesn't fit you. This one would be a good fit. This would be a good fit. Because we just kind of talk to them and they tell us what they're looking for, what their lifestyle's like. You know, if they're not home 10 hours a day, they don't need a puppy.
Definitely don't need a puppy.
They'll never house train it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know my former puppy, now dog, took a lot of time. We got Winnie during COVID, sort of near the beginning, and my wife was home, kids were home, and so my dog has never gone probably longer than like 5 hours without having someone around her at all times.
Perfect.
Yeah, so hopefully you guys are I like the idea. You're matching them up together,
Yeah,
dogs and people. Is it just dogs and cats?
That's all we do. We keep it simple.
Okay, all right. And then what do you do as director of development?
Whatever my wife tells me.
Okay, that's a good.
She's the executive director. So
Okay.
every day I have no idea what I'm going to do that day. I might jump in a van and go save 40 dogs. I might come to Hale Law.
Oh yeah.
I don't ever know, and that's what makes it fun and exciting. It's not boring.
So she told you to jump in a car and come here today.
She said, send me the email and said you need to do this.
And all right, that makes sense. Hey, as long as they say happy wife, happy life.
That's it.
It's
That's it. 32 years.
all right.
So I'm doing something right.
You must be doing something.
I'm listening well.
Yeah,
That's what it
exactly,
is.
exactly. And we have some guests with us here today, other than you, Rob.
That's
you
right.
You brought some.
I brought stress relief for your staff.
They're out there playing with them right now, but we're gonna make sure watch this on YouTube at least, and maybe we'll put it in the thumbnail for the podcast. But two little puppies,
Eggroll and Mochi.
and they look like the egg roll looks like an egg roll. And
He's got some rolls.
how old is he right now?
They're 2 months.
2 months.
They have the sweetest mom, so they're
Yeah.
very sweet pups.
That's awesome. And they might be rescued by the time this episode hits already, just simply because all my paralegals were gathered around them, hold them up, kiss them, hug them. They still have them.
You're not getting a lot of work done. Out there.
No
I
work is
apologize.
getting done today.
I apologize. Yeah.
We have a lot of clients' cases to work on. I think they were back in the pack and play. You brought is that what you guys do? You use the baby pack and play?
Baby pack and play keeps them off the floor so they're not peeing on your floor. It's easy to move them around. Yep.
All right. Do you guys need more? Like, do people donate things to you?
So we do a corporate sponsor, $500. We'll bring puppies to their business for an hour.
Oh, really?
Stress
So
relief.
we can do that.
You
So
can get it.
we got it for free then.
You did. You can get a little check mark on your insurance, and sometimes they'll lower your rates for stress relief.
Really?
Yeah, all different
Well,
stuff.
we're going to have you on the podcast every single Tuesday, and then we won't have to pay the $500.
There you go.
You're welcome back next week.
Okay.
All right, we'll see you then. So, what is your background? Like, how'd you get involved in Nate's Honor?
Well, interesting story. We started volunteering as a family. So my daughter was 12. She always wanted to be a vet. She started volunteering. My wife volunteered with her. We were running our own business. I never saw him. When I wasn't working, I would come around and hang around and help.
Yeah.
I became the president of the board. My wife became the treasurer. Fast forward, it got so big, I shut our business down and we made this full time.
Wow.
And my daughter's now 30 and a vet. And,
I was about to say, she's a veterinarian.
And on staff. Yep.
Oh, nice.
So it's kind of fun.
That's awesome. So
We did it as a
it
family,
started off a
so-
little bit like your child's, you wanted to get her involved,
Child's
job,
dream, something she
and-
wanted to do. We all volunteered and it just,
and then it changed all your guys' lives.
yeah. If you would have asked me 20 years ago, I've been doing this for 18, that I was going to do this, I would have told you were nuts.
Wow. And
Never.
what did you do before that? You said you had your own business?
Yeah, we did real estate evaluation for Goldman Sachs investment companies.
Oh, wow.
They would be acquiring non-performing assets. So they
Okay.
want to know
Yeah.
what the value is today. So we would do analysis, reports, take a picture of the property. if a $400,000 house burns down, it's not worth a lot of money. So
No, it's
we
not.
give them real time what it's worth, so then they would purchase the assets and make some money.
So it's safe to say you enjoy what you do a little bit more.
This is
right
a
now.
lot more fun and interesting.
Yeah, I mean, if you get to see puppies like that every single day,
Every day.
Wow. Actually, it was a couple years ago, the first time I heard about you guys, I was at Lowe's, and you guys were there, your group was, and you guys were working on getting a dog rescue. I forget the dog's name, but it was years ago. So are you guys going out to a lot of different locations? How do you actually get the dogs rescued? I know.
So we previously
yeah.
did a lot more. We would go out off sites because at the beginning, first 3 years or so, they were a foster-based group.
Okay.
And then we had a storefront in the Cooper Creek Mall.
All right.
And then we got the property out there in Lakewood Ranch with it, which everybody said, you're too far east.
I drive by it.
Nobody's going out there, it's too far
On
east.
my way to Costco, I drive by
Yeah,
it.
like we're the center of Lakewood Ranch.
Yeah.
People are coming. Now the houses are past us, we're in the middle of the neighborhood. Now everybody comes to us, so we don't have to take the dogs off site anymore.
That's
Dogs
awesome.
and cats, everybody's coming to us.
That's awesome. And we work with you guys. We share your dogs as well
Yeah,
on
appreciate
our
it.
social media. Anything we can do. I think about the dogs and how scared they must be.
So we pull from rural Florida up into Georgia. So we pull from shelters that euthanize for space. So if we don't pull them, they're not making it.
Wow.
So you see how cute those dogs are.
They're so cute.
Those wouldn't have made it.
You're gonna see them on YouTube. We'll put them on our thumbnails. You guys are definitely.
And
gonna
just
see
know
these
that unfortunately, because people don't spay and neuter, dogs like that get put down.
like
So-
Bob Barker. You guys like Bob Barker a lot?
Sure. He's
Yeah.
great.
He was the one I remember. If I was
Yes, spay and
homesick,
neuter your animals.
yeah, if I was sick at home in the middle of the day and during a school day, The Price is Right was always on. I don't know why, but I don't know why I didn't have more channels, but it was
And
always on.
Joker's Wild and all those good. Well, you're too.
I don't remember that
Joker's
one.
Wild, yeah.
I'm 38, so I barely remember
Oof.
Bob Barker.
Ouch.
But-
61.
Remember to spay and neuter your cats and dogs.
That's right. It's huge.
Yeah, it is.
So, yes, the best part, we bring them in, they're scared, they're cowering in a corner. A couple days later, after volunteers are socializing them and loving them, and we're feeding them and everything else, they're at the front of the fence for being petted and loved. And
Yeah,
then-
once they realize what you get, it's like, oh, these people are going to pet me.
And then you see them leave with a wonderful family. So
Yeah.
it's horrible beginning, amazing ending, constantly new story, and it's always the happy ending. So yeah, it's fulfilling and fun because you get to constantly see horrible situation turned into a great situation.
Yeah, and the pets, it's like the bumper sticker says, what is it? The one I always drive down the road and I see people have, it says, I didn't rescue my dog rescued me. So a lot of people, you get to see people come, they're leaving way happier, they have a
Right.
puppy, and then the puppies, when you get them, their whole attitude changes. So really just a fulfilling business.
Well, we say, I say we rescue people as much as we rescue animals. Because people come to us a lot of times where something's bad happened in their life.
Yeah,
They come and volunteer. They get all the puppy love and just the camaraderie with everybody. And when everything gets fixed in their life, they move on. So
absolutely.
it's just a great place to sort out what you're feeling and move on.
Yeah, even working on dealing with stressful situation, clients' cases, getting arguments with or negotiating with defense
Right.
attorneys, adjusters. I was doing all that, and then you showed up, and I came out and I saw these little puppies.
Right.
And then even when I walked back in here, so I walked back to my office, grabbed a few things, came back, and then just looking at the puppies, it sort of just
Well,
put a smile on my face.
So I wanted to do a case study because, like, sometimes we go to the mall or something where one of the stores has an event. So I'll be carrying a puppy, and you can see somebody that just has a look on their face that things aren't going well that day. They're
Yeah.
just unhappy. The minute they see the puppy, if I had like a camera, their whole face lights up, everything changes. And if you hand them the puppy, totally different attitude.
Why do you think, let's get real deep, why do you think people like puppies so much? Specifically puppies. They love dogs too.
They're pure, they're innocent. There's nothing negative about them, and it's just, oh, a puppy, how cute. It's like an innocent something that you can help take care of.
And it just wants you to pet it, it wants to
That's all it
play.
wants. All it wants is love.
So much fun.
Lick your face, just
yeah, pee on you.
yeah, exactly. When I hand a dog to somebody, I say if it pees on you, you gotta take it.
I know, that's why I didn't pick it up, because I have this coat on, and I was like,
You gotta take it
I was
home.
just petting them.
Yeah. Pick their person.
That's funny. You said sometimes, a little bit earlier, you said sometimes you have to drive and pick up 30 dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you find these dogs? I know you mentioned some of these kill shelters where
Well,
you're out there.
so years ago, 10 years ago, maybe further, these shelters reach out to us and they're euthanizing every single dog that comes in there. They're very rural, no interstate close within 3 hours.
Yeah.
And we're like, well, we can't take in a bunch of illness because we don't have tons of space, but if we can vaccinate and hold at your place. So it takes 2 weeks for vaccines to kick in.
Okay.
So we give them the vaccines, they vaccinate the dogs, they hold them for 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks we come and pull 30, 40, 50 dogs, save them. So we only have 28 isolation kennels. Now we have all of their kennels as well, so we have 200 isolation kennels.
Yeah.
So when they come in, they can get fixed and go right out for adoption. So we can be turning these dogs in days or very, very short period of time.
I was going to ask that.
3
how
days,
often?
4 days a week, boom, they're
That's
in, they're
all.
out.
You
Next-
guys have that many people just lined
Yes.
up waiting for a dog.
We're having a hard time staying full right
Good.
now. Yeah.
That's a good. I mean, sometimes you have good problems, right?
Well, yeah, our problem, yeah, they're as fast as they're coming in, they're going out,
Wow.
which is good.
That's awesome. So these two guys, these little puppies over here,
Tomorrow will be their first day for adoption. If they last to Saturday, I'll be shocked.
I would be shocked too. They're
Yeah.
especially the lighter color one with all the wrinkles on his face. Which one was that?
Egg roll.
Eggroll.
Egg roll.
That, yep. He is the one who looks like an Eggroll. I thought that
Yeah.
must have been his name.
But so the thing is our community, Sarasota, Bradenton area, all the way up into Tampa, amazing. Our community is so giving, supportive. It's great to see. I mean, we put a plea out because we had no towels. We have so many towels right now. It's great.
That's why I was asking about the pack and play and people give you guys stuff because I have a pack and play from when my kids were little. I don't know if we already gave it away to as a donation or if we still have it in the garage. Just
If
sitting
you have it, we can use it.
All right, I'll take a look at my garage.
Yeah, that'd be
I
great.
think we might already got rid of it, but if not,
Use towels,
It's
use
going to you
sheets.
really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Every time we
So like if there's a stain, like
who
typically
cares?
we just
the
throw it
dog
away.
will not complain.
Yeah, the dog doesn't care.
Bleach spot, don't care. If your wife just wants to change the whole motif and get rid of all that one
Sometimes
color
that
towel,
happens.
just bring them.
All right.
Yeah.
That sounds great. And I have really nice towels at home.
I bet.
My wife buys like really, they're nice and fluffy.
So every time we transport a dog, we put a nice fluffy towel or two down so they can lay on it. And if they pee, it soaks up so it doesn't soak into them. So just so that's their transition and they're comfortable. So towels are a huge thing.
We need to have our office have like a towel donation where everyone brings them in. We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out with that information. I was going through, and researching before you came on, and I'm just trying to figure out what people were talking about with animal shelters and rescues. One of the things I always thought all the dogs, they were like abused or mistreated, but it's not always the case.
No.
So where are you seeing all these puppies and dogs coming from?
Well, the puppies come in because of irresponsible people not fixing their animals. And then it's like their dog gets pregnant. It's like, how dare that dog get pregnant? And they just dump the dog.
Wow.
So, and then the others, it's more of a people issue than a dog issue. Because if we fix the animals, there wouldn't be an overpopulation. And if people were responsible, dogs would end up in the county shelters. So it's more of people making decisions that don't fit their lifestyle. Again, a reason why we match make.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they just say, oh, this isn't working, and they dump the dog.
Yeah. And
Like
I also
you mentioned something else about 333.
I was gonna go into that next. Yeah, but okay, you wanna go into it now? 333. Tell me about 333.
Well, so that's another thing is people just think that they're going to take the dog home and it's never going to have an accident and it's going to be house trained, everything's going to be wonderful. It takes a dog 3 days to start to realize things are changing in my life. This
Yeah.
is great. 3 weeks to settle down and decompress and really start to get it, and 3 months to really understand that this is my new home.
Yeah.
So when
that's amazing.
when people want to rush a dog back at day 5, it's like,
People do that?
oh yeah, in
What if
24 hours.
They really didn't even give it any
Yeah,
thought.
sometimes, and we do everything we can to talk somebody out of it.
So you guys are screening for that. Like as you said, you're looking for the right fit.
Right.
How often, what percent of people come in and you're just like, they are not ready for a dog?
Oh, a fair amount. We just say, we don't have anything for you today. And this is why. We'll explain why.
Yeah.
I don't have the right fit for you. This is what you're looking for, correct? Well, yeah, okay, I don't have it. Keep watching our website, it's real time. When you see something like this, come on back in.
All right. Are people coming in and like, I only want a golden doodle. Or I only want like
yeah.
specific.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever get golden doodles? That's what I have.
I've had, I think, 3 or 4 golden doodles in 18 years.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Dachshunds, not that often. We've had some, but yeah, not often.
Did you guys ever have like giant dogs, like a Great Dane? Like
Yeah,
people
we
get
had-
them in their.
we had a,
I didn't realize it was going to grow so great.
We had a great,
Surprise, surprise.
we had a Great Dane confiscation case. And we
Oh,
had
yeah?
a bunch of them. Yeah, all at once.
So confiscation. Do you guys get them from like? I know we deal with dog bite cases at Hale Law. We get the sheriff department. They have their they have special investigators that are there just for like essentially dog bite cases and animal cases. Do you guys work with them to make
So
sure?
we don't take in any with dog bites. We don't
Yeah.
take in dog bites. We only bring in animals that we're comfortable placing with our grandkids
That makes
or
sense.
into homes.
Yeah.
But if there's a confiscation case, like 100 dogs in one house, we work with the municipalities and we'll step in and help out.
How often are people having 100 dogs in one house?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
You think it's something that happens like on a monthly occurrence, a yearly occurrence?
Yeah, we usually do at least one where there's been like 30 to 60 dogs in a house at least once a year.
Really?
And that's just in from Miami to the Panhandle.
Wow.
And then we're not the only ones doing that. So yeah, it happens.
Wow. That's crazy to think about.
People think they're helping.
Yeah, I was about to say, why does this happen? Do
They
you have
think
any
they're
ideas on
helping.
it?
They pull in a couple. They're not fixing them. It just exponentially can grow very quickly,
Yeah.
especially if it's cats.
Oh, cats. How often do they? I never really thought about. How often do dogs have more babies?
I don't know exactly, but I know cats can. I think at 3 or 6 months, quick.
What, every 3 or 6
Yeah.
months?
So then they can have 9 kittens. It can go.
Oh, they have 9, and then
then
they
those
have
9
like
can-
20 something.
It can get crazy.
And then what? After a couple years, then they're breeding age. So then,
No, they're breeding age at like 6 months.
really?
Yes.
Yeah, cats. Yeah, you need to make sure you
That's why
spade and neuter your cats and dogs, as Bob Barker said.
That's why they have the TNR programs for cats, which is trap, neuter, release. So if you
I've
have
heard of that.
you have feral cats out there, right? They capture them, they fix them, they tip their ears. So if it's flat, they've already been fixed.
Yeah.
They give them rabies, vaccines, everything, and then they just re-release them out there so they can continue to live their lives, but not reproduce.
I've heard that part of that, and they're reconsidering doing that, that sort of trap, neuter, release, because it's really decimating bird populations.
There's all.
Have you heard of that? I see your face, and you're like,
I have.
put up your hands for those of you guys who are just listening at home.
You're an attorney, so for every time somebody says they should do something, 12 people are going to tell you shouldn't.
Yeah.
So it's
Ultimately,
like
you just have to do whatever you
so the
know you
bird
need to.
so then they should just kill every cat is what they're saying.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was wondering. Like, so then what's the alternative? What do
Right.
you do?
Well, birds, as far as they have wings, can fly up into a tree.
Yeah.
So I think if they're smart enough, survival of the fittest. Now I just ticked off bird people, and I'm going to get in
Yeah.
trouble.
The thing is, you're either on this podcast, you're either making cat people mad or bird
Yes.
people mad. I'm more of a bird person myself.
Okay, well,
So-
should I leave?
No, yeah, the door's right there.
Okay.
Leave those puppies though. We're
Okay.
adopting them. The firm needs puppies.
Yes.
So all right, and let's tell us some stories. A memorable rescue where, like, are there any that stand out in your mind? I know with cases, I have clients where I'm like, I remember there's certain clients I'm never forgetting.
Right.
Do you have that?
The biggest one is we're not real politically correct.
Alright.
So
We're not on the show either. You say whatever you want.
I
I just got to keep a straight face.
I had to go to a shelter and pull this dog, and I named him Bones because you could see every single bone in his body.
Yeah.
The bones prominent. I mean, he looked like a skeleton with skin on it. So we named him Bones, and we brought him in, and we nursed him back to health, and he got like 70 pounds, just
That's
black,
awesome.
black lab, just solid, sweetest thing in the world. And it was like my favorite. So then the day he got adopted, he was leaving with a family with like 3 young kids. And he went out the front door and he turned around and winked at me as he trotted to the parking lot. So it was like, oh man, that gets me every time.
Yeah, I wonder what he was thinking.
Yeah, he was thinking.
Maybe he
"Next
knew
one
he was
is-"
going.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
knew he was going. But
He knew
that
he was going.
happens all the time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Winking dogs.
Yeah.
See, if you would have got that on video, you should have pulled like security footage and be like,
Yeah.
man, that's automatically on Instagram, Facebook,
Right.
TikTok.
Yep.
You'd be just bumping up. Everyone would think it's AI now.
Yeah, they would. They'd say that was fake, but it was pretty amazing. He just wink, Bobby went.
Speaking of naming dogs, what do you think of a dog named Patrick?
It's fine.
I think it's a great name.
We're gonna name one Saint too for Saint Patrick's.
You
on the
call one
17th.
Lucky and then name its brother Patrick. Another one Saint, so Saint Patrick, Lucky. What else?
Hale. We could name one Hale.
Hale. One Hale of a dog.
One Hale of a dog.
Yeah. I like the name Patrick.
Okay.
I don't know why.
We can name
I have
one
no
Patrick.
idea. Maybe that's my name. My law partner's name's Patrick. There's a lot of Patricks out there.
Patrick squared, Hale.
That'd be Patrick cubed.
There you go.
Yeah. Nice. We're gonna do the Florida Man segment where we read some stories and then I'll read 3 stories and you tell me which one's real and which 2 are fake.
Okay.
So
I had a fun fact for you if you have a sec.
I'm ready for
You
it.
ready for it?
Before we
Sure.
start the Florida Man segment,
Yeah.
let's go.
So, how many dads can there be in a litter from a mom? Is it 1? More than 1?
Dad's in a litter.
Yeah.
I would think 1 if I was just answering
Okay.
the question.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. No, there can be multiple fathers in a litter. And
Really?
the siblings are actually half siblings.
They are?
Yes.
Man, I need to Google this.
Mom's in heat for like 3 weeks. She goes on a couple different dinner dates. And so that's why when you get a litter of puppies, they can very
So they have multiple embryos?
There's tons. There's
Well, it
bunches
makes
of-
sense.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if like
Yeah, because you
different
can get a
kinds of
litter of
twins where they
You
split.
can get a litter of 12 puppies.
So it's technically you got 12 half sibling puppies.
You could. There was 12 dads.
Huh. That's interesting. I don't know if I need to know that one, but I guess I know it now. So
It's a-
and everyone else, you guys all know it too.
It's great. You know what? I know tonight at dinner you're gonna tell somebody that
I am.
because it's a fun fact. Everybody goes, "What?" And then the
That's
litter,
bizarre.
and then,
That is a fun
and
fact.
then the runt of the litter can actually be technically younger than the others. That's why they're smaller because they could have been
Oh, they could have been like they could have been
2
like a
weeks
week.
later.
And 2 weeks in development, how long are they pregnant for?
Oh,
Dogs.
I don't know.
Like 4 or 5 months? I imagine
No,
it's
no.
not 9 months,
No,
right?
it's not. It's like 3 months.
3 months.
Or
So
less.
2 weeks can make a big
Yeah,
difference.
that's why they can vary so much in size.
And once the big one's ready to come out, I imagine all the rest
Everybody
of
else
them
is
have to
coming
come out.
Yeah,
So, huh,
yeah. See,
huh.
shock them on that.
Huh. Okay. Now we're going back into the Florida Man segment.
It's
All right.
it's a great cocktail party.
It is. It's interesting. I'm going to research it. I wonder what other I read weird animal books all the time. We read one last night before my kids went to sleep. I have a 6 and 9-year-old. Did you know axolotls, they can regenerate they're like a lizard's tail. They can regenerate parts of their body. Not only just parts of their body, but parts of their heart or brain.
Wow, that's something.
Yeah. I could go out with a lot more fun facts. It was a whole book full of fun facts. But now I have a dog one. Florida Man segment. This time for real. Okay, tell me which one's real and 2 are fake. Florida man cited for keeping wild iguanas as guard pet outside his home. A Florida man was issued a citation after wildlife officials discovered he had been feeding and housing a large iguana outside his front door. He claimed it was a security animal. All right, that's one story. You have the iguana story. Number 2, Florida man arrested after throwing alligator onto a roof of a bar. In a bizarre incident, a man picked up a live alligator from the side of the road and threw it onto the roof of a nearby bar. They said the alligator was safely recovered. And story number 3, a Florida man fined for taking a seabird to a nursing home. And it says, a Florida man was fined after taking an injured seabird he found on the beach to a nursing home to give to his grandmother, which he says, end quote, I gave it to Nana. And obviously, that's slightly illegal.
So what? One's real and one
And 2 are fake.
I say the bird one's real.
I got him. I made that one up.
Is
I
the alligator-
personally made that
Is the
story up.
alligator one the right one?
Oh, the alligator one's the right one.
That'd be a small alligator.
It had to been. I wouldn't.
Sure wasn't a lizard.
Dealing with little baby puppies, they bite and their teeth are so sharp. I couldn't imagine what even a small alligator could do to you.
No, thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, so that injured seabird one at the nursing home,
You made up.
I completely made it up. We always use typically AI to come up with the fake stories, because how do you find a fake story? But I was looking at it. AI was not as interesting as what I thought of. I thought the nursing home was a nice little story.
So you call your grandmother Nana?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I don't. But I thought if I put quote in there, that you would think it's a real news story. Because why would a fake one come up with quotes?
See, he got me earlier because he said he liked birds. So he set me up.
Oh, I did. I didn't set it up that much.
He totally led me down the road and set me up on that one.
You know what?
Yeah, you're a good attorney.
I know.
You're
Those
good.
are lawyer skills.
Yeah, you're
I came
good.
up with that end quote.
Yeah.
You know, you got to frame stuff for the jury. You got to frame stuff.
You led me right down that path.
I watched some interesting podcasts. There's this one guy, I forget his name, so it's not a really great story because I don't know his name. But all he does, he essentially can read. He acts like he can read your mind, and he does it by setting people up and pushing them a certain direction. And when he was explaining the whole process, it was mind blowing because he could really go into great detail. But that's for another podcast. We're gonna do a rapid fire round. I'm just going to ask you a whole bunch of questions as fast as you can answer. You're sort of like me. You like to just talk. Yeah. Let's do it.
No,
Yes.
the first answer is yes. The second one's no, and the third one's 12.
All right. Favorite local restaurant? Yes. Favorite coffee spot? No.
I
Favorite
don't
place to
drink
go
coffee.
when you're off work? 12.
I don't drink coffee.
You don't drink coffee?
Nope.
Restaurant.
Favorite
Local.
restaurant.
Local restaurant.
I don't go out a lot. I don't get out a lot. I work all the time. Mexican food. So let's go with, what's the Mexican food place at UTC?
I don't know. Oh, I know. Rocco's Tacos.
Rocco's Tacos.
Rocco's Tacos is good.
We'll go with Rocco's Tacos.
All right. And around Christmas time, if you sit on their outside patio, you can watch the whole light show, the Christmas light show.
Right.
I heard that from someone. I went out there with my wife and kids, and it was a great time. And they have great nachos.
Yes.
The nachos are the best there,
There.
and the margaritas. Favorite place to go when you're off work?
Home.
Because you already were at a cool place. You have puppies.
I'm
around.
there all
This
the
isn't
time.
a fair
So
question.
Home's about the only place I go.
There we go. How do you like to spend your free time? Not with dogs, because we know you like dogs. Anything else? Free time.
I don't have a lot of free time. Yard work.
Yard work. Okay. You have any plants you like? You plant plants, or what do? You just like trimming? You just like being outside?
I have this amazing, very quick zero-turn mower.
Oh, nice.
So I slap the
Sounds
radio,
fun.
put the music on and take off.
Nice.
I have
Nice.
to mow 5 acres, so it's a good time.
Oh, 5 acre. All right.
You can do it in like an hour. It's fast.
It must be
It's fast mower.
Don't get a speeding ticket out there. You'll be on the Florida Man segment. Any big, and this is not rapid fire, any big events or fundraisers coming up over the next couple months that you want to let the listeners and viewers know about?
Well, hopefully we'll be doing a grand opening middle of April or so, right around April sometime. We've been in construction for a couple of years, and we're adding a 23,000 square foot welcome center, vet clinic, and others.
Oh, wow.
The vet clinic won't open until the fall, but the rest should open.
And with the vet clinic, are you guys going to be seeing other people's dogs?
They'll be open to the public.
Nice.
They'll be in the fall.
That's pretty cool. Do dogs that get rescued from Nate's Honor get first dibs on the good appointment times?
Yeah, well, they'll get they can buy a package at the beginning when they adopt, or give them 10% off or something to come back.
And that can make sense. My dog threw up one time just to go get some medicine because she couldn't stop throwing up. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why.
You fed her.
I fed her some food that I shouldn't have.
You fed her something.
Where did I give her the grease from something? Dude, because she was smelling. She loved it. I knew she was licking her lips, and I just sprinkled a little bit over her food. I didn't think it was that big a deal. It was a big deal. It costs like $800 to go to the veterinarian.
Yeah. Well, the vets are the busiest right after Thanksgiving. Everybody gives them food
Ah,
from the table.
and the dogs steal it.
And it just messes up their GI, and it's bad.
Yeah, so if I was getting matched with a dog, I need one that doesn't steal food when left out on the table.
There you go.
Because with kids, you'll be in the middle of something, you're out,
yeah.
you're out of the dining room or whatever.
Kids are
kitchen.
walking around carrying something, dog
They
takes it out
drop
of their
food
hands.
everywhere.
Yeah.
That's how I'd have to match with a dog. Biggest goal for Nate's honor right now. It sounds like you already almost potentially said it, but your biggest goals right now.
Our biggest goals are to help the community and save as many lives as we can. So everything we're doing, affordable training center, affordable vet clinic,
Yeah.
everything is to help people retain their animals. We already have a food bank. So we're trying to make it so if somebody has an issue, instead of having to surrender their pet, they can keep their pet.
Yeah,
It's in a loving home, keep it in a loving home.
absolutely.
All the shelters are tapped out and full, so let's keep the animals in loving homes if we can.
You guys are doing good work.
We're trying.
Doing good work. And I think we already answered what's next for the shelter, but I don't know. I thought we already answered the other one. What's next for the shelter? Let's say year goal, 2-year goal, 5-year goal. Everyone has a vision. What's your vision?
Hopefully, we're saving between 3,500 and 4,000 animals a year. That would be my goal.
Wow. And how many are you guys saving right now?
About 15 to 1,800.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But you have to have goals.
We'll do it.
If you don't have goals, what are you working?
Yeah.
You know, what are you doing?
Everybody thought I was nuts when we're doing what we're doing.
When were they telling you were nuts? How many dogs were you doing a year?
Well, I designed those cottages and they thought those were stupid.
I know it's a nice looking place when I drive by it on the road.
But all the experts said house them in small groups. And then they said, but you can't. I said, why can't you? They said it's not cost effective. Those are better for the animals, better for young families and kids to walk through. They're not scared.
Yeah.
The animals are decompressed. They can see everything they hear and they're just relaxed and hanging out. Kids and families can walk around. It's a fun setting.
Yeah.
And it works great for everybody.
It doesn't even cost any money. It's like you get to go to a petting zoo.
Exactly.
It's a fun event for the kids.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
We're going to have kids camp coming soon.
Oh, you are?
Oh,
What
yeah.
are you guys going to be doing with the kids camp?
Oh, they do all kinds of fun stuff. And then the last day, they play with the dogs in the pool.
Ooh, pool party.
Pool party with the dogs and the kiddos.
Imagine you have popsicles. The dogs like popsicles. You
Popsicles.
probably make dog
And
popsicles.
they won't get sick from that because what is popsicles but just kind of like little fruit juice or water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can make a water one for a dog.
Right.
Put some little meat chunks in there that don't. The problem is you can't put. They really
You
can't
can
have
put treats in
garlic
there.
powder. They can't have a lot of stuff. But yeah, treats.
We make them in chicken broth and we put treats in them.
Oh,
Like
chicken.
a dog bone sticking out of it and a little ice cube and you give them those.
Oh, so I was joking about popsicles. You're serious.
No, you're absolutely
You're
right.
actually doing them.
No, you're a genius. You were right on path.
I go to a lot of farmers markets. I go to the one in Waterside a lot.
Yeah.
And there's someone who has like all these specialty dog treats. Every now and then we'll buy one for my dog. The problem is the real natural stuff, it can stink up the whole house. Like I forget what it was, but it's something off a cow. But I know it's real because as my dog chews it, it smells up the whole house.
Oh, those ears or
Yeah, it was I forget. I don't want to say the wrong word. Anyways, closing. Best way to follow and support Nate's Honors.
Facebook and website.
There
Or
we go.
Instagram if you're younger. I don't do
What are you guys' handles? You know what they are? Like the names?
Nate's Honor Animal Rescue. I don't know.
I sometimes I don't know all of
I
ours.
don't know. We need young people in here.
Yeah. That's why we have Hannah.
But so our
Stand
website,
behind the
our
camera.
website is real time. If you're looking for an animal, if you see the picture on there, they're there. If you're looking on a Saturday, you'll see the pictures disappearing. They're going home, and it's that fast.
That's awesome. Best way to volunteer or donate?
Website, sign up to volunteer.
And
Website, click donate.
And why do local business partnerships matter? And how should businesses reach out to you? Why
Well,
do you say
we
that?
have almost 100,000 people on our Facebook page. So, you advertise. We have corporate sponsorships, all different levels. You can reach out to us. It's on our website. Reach out. We can customize things. Everybody's going to come to see our place. So your logos can be on all the monitors, or it can go out. We have 2 sponsors: Stand Strong Fencing and Nolan Pest Control. So in every packet that goes out to the adopters, they get information.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they're happy because everybody gets a dog and says, "I need a fence." She's a genius. I'm like, I never would have thought of that.
Oh, that's the smartest.
Isn't that?
That's like something you'd read in like one of those, like a business book where they're like, everyone who gets a dog needs a fence. So
Yeah.
I make fences. I
She-
put it with all the
She
dogs.
calls me up and says, "I'd like to sponsor," and I'm thinking, "What are you, crazy?" And then I'm like, "Genius."
She's just selling. Yeah, pretty soon.
Yes.
Hey, pretty soon she'll be selling over 3,000 fences a year.
Probably.
If you guys hit your goals, she's
Yeah.
gonna hit hers.
I mean, it's amazing. You get a dog, you want a fence.
Absolutely. And final message to the community. What do you want to tell the community? Your last shot. Tell them everything you want to tell them.
Well, we appreciate all the support we get from everybody in the region, and nonprofit's not an easy thing to do, but our community is amazing and very supportive, and everything out there is because of the community. So it's a lot of fun, and if you need a dog or cat, come see us.
Well, Rob, I really appreciate it. Nate's Honor Animal Rescue Center, everyone, they're doing great work, and we fully support what you guys do. I really appreciate you for coming on.
No, thank you. Thanks for having us.
And that concludes another episode of One Hale of a Podcast.
You know